Hey everyone, in this video we are talking about the new moon in Virgo that's coming up on August 23rd, but it's a black new moon. Now, let's get right to it because there's always lots to cover.
Hi, welcome to Mystic Light Warriors. I'm a divinely guided intuitive here sharing my soul's journey, helping you with your own intuitions and maybe passing on a message or two that you probably need to hear. So let's get right to it because there's always lots to cover.
3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone. Okay, so I know this video is coming out slightly late. There was lots to cover and I didn't want to miss a thing. So let's get right to it. First, let's talk about what a black moon is. For those who don't know, there are two types of black moons. There's a monthly or a seasonal black moon. The moon completes about 12.37 orbits per year, which is the 12 new moons in the year, but there's that little bit extra. So every so often we have a 13th. So now what we're talking about here is the seasonal black moon, which is the fourth new moon to occur in a single astronomical season, a season being between an equinox and a solstice. Now both a blue moon and a black moon are extra moons, but the blue moon is during the full moon phase and the black moon is during the new moon phase. And you'll notice even more is going to be visible in that night sky, and that's part of what this energy is about. The other thing to keep in mind is this new moon is our last new moon before we start into eclipse season. And we have a total lunar eclipse on September 8th coming in. We've just had Lionsgate, and that energy is still potent right now. So you might have seeds that are still growing but aren't visible yet. If you're seeing synchronicities like 777, 1111, 222, even synchronicities like 123 or 567 or 987, anything like that, those are all synchronicities. Those are all lining up. New moons are meant for new beginnings, but a new black moon, I heard somebody describe it as a reset of the reset, and that's pretty accurate actually. Different cultures had different beliefs when we went through a dark moon phase. This one is a major karmic reset because it is literally right after Lionsgate and right before eclipse season. Egyptians thought of it as new beginnings. Vedic beliefs say that it's dissolving old karmas and preparing for rebirth. The Greeks, this is all about Hecate and the crossing of the thresholds. The Mayans believed that this was doorways into new worlds of possibilities while the old is collapsing so that the new can emerge. Lionsgate activated that raw energy connection to yourself, to your higher self, and brought in new codes and downloads of manifestation. Now's the time to hone in on those things. Pull in what you're going to pull in and drop what you're going to drop. Whatever space is needed by the new energy's got to go somewhere. So what are you going to let go of? So we're now being asked to sit here so that we can anchor in this new energy. But in order to do that, we have to clear out what does not belong. And that's what this new moon is all about, this black moon. It's showing you everything can be illuminated in the night sky and on a black moon, like everything else is visible. So what else is becoming visible? What else is coming to the surface for you? Right now, you're probably being forced to look at what's been hidden and what you've hidden from yourself. It's time to get right into that shadow work, dealing with those limiting false beliefs, those silent fears, and the repeating patterns. Manifestation cannot work if you are not aligned properly. And if you've got one part that says, yes, 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 I want this, but in the back, you've got a limiting belief back there that's saying, oh, I'm not worthy. Which energy do you think is going to win out? That manifestation cannot come in, no matter how bad it wants to, if you haven't made the room for it. Black moon is bringing up all this to the surface so that you can deal with it. You might be feeling a little bit restless or stuck or extra emotional right now, but this is the time to face, release, and realign. This is the prep phase before we hit eclipse season. So we've got 6 weeks here to play with. Now let's look at the balancing energies here, because that's also something that's coming up right now. The sun represents the masculine and conscious side, whereas the moon represents our subconscious and feminine side. During the new moon, they are in alignment, and the black moon is amplifying this union. The feminine is open to receiving guidance, where the masculine is open to taking aligned action. Right now, this black moon is probably bringing up for you what's not in balance. Let's get a little scientific on this one. Okay, so during the new moon, the gravitational pull of the sun and moon line up, and the oceans, of course, respond. The tides actually rise higher and fall lower. Earth breathes with the moon. And considering our bodies are mostly made of water, do you think that maybe this might have just a little bit of an effect on you? just a little bit. So our inspirations right now can be higher, but so too can our doubts. And we've got to find the balance between the highs and the lows, the energy and the stillness. So be mindful of what is holding your attention right now, because whatever you hold is going to be amplified. Hydrate, try and get some mineral balance, and breath work. Breath work, breath work, breath work is so important right now. Be intentional. What are you going to release and what are you going to adopt in? Of course, we've got some practices. So first one is take a piece of paper. I want you to write down all of the things that you are choosing to release. Feel the emotions attached to these things. Allow them to come out as you're writing this down. Empty out what does not serve you. When you're done, I want you to fold the paper away from you, and then you're going to burn it in, of course, a safe receptacle. This is signifying to the universe that you are ready to let go. Next one is ask yourself, what do you want? But who are you becoming to hold it? Again, we're being asked to be intentional here. What you watch, what you read, what you listen to is all very important, especially right now. It's always important. But when you've got such amplified energies around, it just brings things in so much quicker. So right now, choose higher vibe music over noise. Instead of nervous eating, make sure you're eating nourishing food. That doesn't just nourish your body, but nourishes your soul. And of course, breath work, breath work, breath work over mindless scrolling. If the environment feels heavy around you, do something to shift it. Put music on that you like, open a window, light a candle, do something to shift that energy. If your energy is feeling heavy, ask if it's yours. And if it is, well then, what are you going to do about it? Take some dance practice, do some breath work, connect with your guides, find out why your energy is feeling heavy. Don't fall into old timelines here. Even with your conversations, we need to be magnifying love here, but it's important that we're holding ourselves first. So if you're looking to magnify love, hold love. If you're looking to magnify healing, hold healing. And if you're looking for abundance, you need to hold gratitude and sufficiency. Next is tidy your space up. Give prosperity space to enter. And then because water is so important, practices with water. So charge up the water that you drink with your intentions. And if you're not sure how to do that, I'm going to tell you right now. Take your glass, and preferably glass, not plastic, because they hold different vibrations. Hold it with both hands and speak clearly and intentionally into it. One sentence to the surface of the water. And then you want to drink that water slowly, imagining that intention reaching each and every cell. Now for your showers and baths, add salt. Make it a mineral bath. Awareness and visualization while you're in the water is super powerful as well. Visualize the water removing residue from your field. And if you can't do that, you could even just do a foot soak. Nice warm water, add some salt to it. And I don't mean regular salt. Sea salt is okay, preferably Himalayan salt or Celtic salt. There's so many different kinds, but make sure it's a pure kind. Add salt to a foot bath and soak your feet for 10 minutes, and that will help ground your energy. Grounding our energy is so important right now, keeping that center point. I've also got some journal prompts for you. Ask yourself, what am I releasing? And be very clear about it. What am I calling in? What love or what intentions? Then ask yourself, who am I with these new intentions? How am I going to embody them and integrate them in? Be very descriptive with this because the universe loves clarity. Don't forget to let your emotions move because emotions are energy in motion. Movement will metabolize intensity, but pair it with stillness, with your hand on your heart and a hand on your belly. Don't forget to radiate gratitude. All right, everyone. If you're new here, thanks for coming in. And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Hope that helped.
And as always, if you've liked the content you've seen today, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what hit for you, what didn't hit for you, what are your practices.